Hey guys, good morning. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Sunday. So I wanted to answer this question quickly because this is an excellent question because I'm going to tell you right now, it's one of the most difficult things to do, and there needs to be guidance on it because it's so difficult to do. So the biggest question I get all the time is how to stop idolizing your spouse. Because people can say all day long, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. But the difficult thing is actually not doing it. Okay? So here's the thing. At the end of the day, we can say all day long what to do. Doing it is a whole different story. Something I noticed personally is you're going to go through a lot of withdrawal. Like you can be completely like letting your spouse go, and then all of a sudden have a withdrawal and want to pick back up that thing, that idol. Okay, so you'll be good, be going about your business, and all of a sudden you'll have a withdrawal. It's like no different than like wanting a cigarette, none of the things. And this is where you got to stop yourself and you got to say, okay, I got to calm down here. And, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Okay? So I need to just trust God with this. Now, I'm going to be completely blunt, guys. The advantage that people had, there was an advantage that people had back in the day that did not stand. And there was no such thing as standing groups. The advantage was you literally, other than what God told you, you didn't turn standing into a cult. Okay, now I'm being honest. I talk about this with my clients. Like, they actually will tell me this, and I'll agree. A lot of these standing groups and stuff like that turn cult-like. They don't mean to, but it's like all your time and your energy is into standing for your spouse. Okay, so then at that point, it turns into idolizing the promise. The enemy's really tricky how he decides to do things. So most of my clients right now, we're completely shifting the focus on them. Okay? And there's so much that we're doing in them right now. And when we're like, so in other words, we're not focusing much on their spouses anymore. Now, what we are doing is we'll still discuss the spouse and what to be doing because some of them are sharing kids and all that different stuff. However, we're shifting the focus and not focusing on them. Okay, so right now they're in the pig pen. You can't wait for them. You can't wait on them. God got tons of stuff he wants to do in you. He wants to do through you. So right now, waiting on your spouse in the condition that they are is not going to help you. You got to get up and move and move on with your life. Okay, now a lot of people have a hard time hearing this. And I remember when I used to hear this, it would hurt because you didn't want to. And something that nobody talks about is the pain that goes through, like having to go around functions, with maybe in-laws or things that have to do with your kid. There's all kinds of things that bring about pain, or finding out that they went to an event and maybe you weren't there. It was like a family reunion. I'm just coming up with examples. Like, I know this time of year, a lot of you are dealing with graduation parties. Okay, so graduation parties maybe in the family or in the in-laws, and then common sense, your husband might not be there, your wife might not be there, or you might not be at theirs, like at their side of the family's event. So what happens is every time that's happening is it's reopening the womb, the wound. It's reopening the wound, and what's happening is you are getting yourself upset, worked up. And what's the word for it? It's reopening the idolatry. You're withdrawing. You're picking back up the idol. Okay? Now, what I encourage people to do is let it out, cry, all the different things. Because remember, the enemy's crafty. He's always going to try to train you to pick it back up, guys. So at that time, rebuke it. renounce it, repent, and keep going. Don't let that hold you back, get you into condemnation, fear, get yourself worked up. Don't do that. Basically, at that point, you got to let it out, release it, and then keep on going. Because you're going to be hit with waves of idolatry that keep trying to come back. And it could be with anything, not even the spouse. It could be with like an idol of food. It could be with an idol of money. You know, common sense, there's so many idols that God delivers you from in this journey. So, to answer your question in short, the only way you're going to be able to actually let go of the idol is you got to move on with your life. You got to actually almost tell yourself, my spouse is out of the picture. And you can't really keep saying to yourself, like, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. The advantage that people had, like I said, is they didn't know that their spouse was even coming back. So they were truly able to let go. They were truly able to let go. Some testimonies, they didn't even know that God was going to restore their marriage, and it ended up happening. So they were able to actually really fully let go. So anyways, I hope that this video helped. I hope that it gave you some encouragement, some guidance, some clarity. If you would like to work with me, I would love to help you. You can email me at deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. I repeat, deadmarriagesredeemed@gmail.com. Facebook group, Dead Marriages Redeemed. Other Facebook group, Redeeming the Broken. Come on over to both. We would love to have you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.